hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Pisces. Finally, here we are with a reading for June for you. And I'll be doing the reading with two tarot decks. The first is the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So all of you who do not like this type of deck, please shut the computer off and go. Don't watch. But those of you who, this is part of life, and this is the Cleopatra Tarot for the second half of the reading. Now, so I'll take the first deck, and I'm going to lay 10 cards, Pisces. And while I shuffle the cards, I'll wet my whistle first. While I shuffle the cards, I'll tell you where my website is. So those of you who have never been there before, go take a look. It's www.christellemartinette.com. www.christellemartinette.com. All right, now let's take a look at these cards. I'll show you these before I do the reading. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me see. Let's see what we can see. We have the Ace of Wands. First off, welcome everyone, welcome. The Queen of Wands. Then we have the Death card. Let me take another card from under the deck. And we have the Magician. How interesting a combination. I will show you that. We'll talk about that. Then we have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. The Nine of Coins. The Seven of Coins. The Star card, Major Arcana, the King of Wands. So we have both the King and the Queen. Then we have here the Devil. When the Devil comes out, I usually take another card, and I have the Five of Wands. And here I have the last card is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. Just a moment. I'm going to get some water. My cup does not runneth over, and I have to wet my whistle. It's over. It's not. All right. There's a lot of cards with passion here, with the Wands, and what I'm looking at is a month where, well, the month enters with this rush of passion, the month of June. And it's difficult because there's a difficulty in acting upon that passion. This is the difficulty of the month, Pisces. You have this uncommon desire that surrounds you, and the problem is, like I just said, there's no outlet. You're not able to wet your whistle like I did with the water. Something is impeding you. We'll take a look at that. Now, as I said, there are the King and the Queen of Wands here. This is a couple, and this is a very highly, you may have a fire sign in your life, either a male or female, and that's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But not only, I'm seeing as well here, there are several coin cards, and usually coin cards talk of spirituality. They do talk of a financial abundance, but I'm reading it as spiritual cards. The emphasis in June is on a relationship, is on a passionate side to a relationship. And the desire, okay, if there's no person in your life, the desire to have this passionate relationship. Why do I say that? I say that as well because of the devil here. And the devil is a card that talks of obsessions, but it also talks of physical contacts, talks of sex. And having the Five of Wands clarifying it, it does talk of really having playfulness, the playfulness of sexual activity. And here now, there's just so much on the table that I have to go slowly. One, we did see the Death card, and we saw the Devil. Okay, these two major arcana, and there is the Star card, and they're forming a triangle. I'll put my fingers on the cards. 1, 2, and 3. They're forming a triad, and when something like this happens, there is in the middle I can't get it, a rising sign. I was going to say a fire sign. And the fire sign also has a relationship with a triangle with two other cards. And one is with the Queen, okay, the Queen, and one is with the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is a very, very emotional card, full of happiness. There's emotional happiness here. And there is an uncommon combustion of passion and love that just is perfect timing. The month of June sees you in a moment, an uncommon, harmonious moment where you have certain days that you should put on your calendar as red letter days that you need to cherish for the rest of your life, because they are moments that you feel that you experience them, and because they may never come back again. And it's different from the way you usually think. Well, will this last forever? No, you really take it carpe diem, seize the day, and you're very thankful for that opportunity and gift of being with that person, even for just a very brief time. And so it looks very, how can I put it? There is this Eight of Cups as well. The Eight of Cups is a card that many tarot readers say that, somebody's walking away, but I don't see it that way. By no means. I see this as coming together in a different way. The departure that the Eight of Cups announces is a departure from the norm, from the normal way of interacting, and thinking outside the box here. I'm going to take a few of these Vera Sibilla and highlight a couple of cards. One of the cards being this Five of Cups, and the other is this this Eight of Cups. Just a moment. Okay, all right, let me lay these cards here, both of them. Now, for the Five of Cups, for the Five of Cups, I have here the artist, artista. I've got here the pensieri, thoughts, and I have here the lover, female lover, amatrice, and this talks clearly about thoughts being brought to bear on a person, on a particular person. Remember that the Five of Cups I mentioned is when people think that things are almost over. I hope I said it, but in this case, it's concentration being brought to bear on it's not an obsession. It's absolutely not an obsession. It is concentrated desire. And there's no escaping the desire, the month of June. You will have a few like I said, red letter days that are worth cherishing for the rest of your life. And this Eight of Cups, yields these cards. I have the servant, the male servant, the house domestic, disgrace, and disgrazia, and allegrizza, this happiness together. There is, these cards talk about the inevitability, the inevitability of and the transient nature, things that only last for a very short time, the transient nature of being together, and those moments of emotional heights of emotional joy. It's very interesting to see, Pisces. Good luck to you. You're going to experience memorable moments in the month of June. Now, this next part of the reading, that was for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And now for, the second half, I'm going to lay a card for every sign of the zodiac. Now, if you don't have all of the signs of the zodiac, of course, in your life, just like I do, you just listen to those that are relevant to your life. Let's take a look. I'll put the 12 cards out, and then we'll look at them one at a time for each, as I talk about each one. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. Then we have Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. All right, so let's go to the Aries. The Aries, we have La Luna, the moon. Now, this is a person who's very mysterious. Hi there. This is a person who's very mysterious. Now, this is a person who literally will make you wonder and wonder and wonder about why they're acting that way, or what moves them. What are they thinking? What are they thinking? And you may not have the patience for that this month of June. Then the Taurus person potentially in your life is represented by the card, the Hermit. Now, this is a person who can be a scholar, can be a researcher, an analyst, or can simply be a person who is taking a step back in relation to you because they need time. They need time. Give them time. Then we have the Gemini potentially in your life is represented by the Fool card. The Fool card. Now, the Fool card is a card, and the Gemini person is a person who is ready for anything at any time of the day. If you need a partner in crime, they are the go-to person. They will pick your spirits up when you're feeling down. If that occurs in June, I don't think you're going to have time to be down in June. But this is a person who's always on the go, ready to move, ready to do all kinds of adventures with you. Then we have the Cancer person is represented by the World card. The World card, this Cancer friend, this Cancer person in your life, potentially family, friend, co-worker, anything. I was just ready to say they're going to be out for lunch. Well, it's not really lunch. They are taking it even longer. Many of them will be out, really traveling. But most of what I'm looking at, most of the Cancer people that I'm looking at that potentially are in your life, are people who need time to come full circle with a problem in their life, with an issue, with a person in their life, and they're coming to terms with understanding things that they weren't able to understand before. So if you see that they're very focused on something, this is the reason. Then we have the Leo card. Leo representing Leo card is the King of Wands. Actually, the King of Wands is a Leo person, male or female, could be here. And this is a person who only, they're very creative. They're very full of energy. They are very quick. They're very passionate. They can sweep you off your feet if you don't watch out. Then we have the Virgo person is represented by the Ace of Cups. Well, Pisces, I would venture to say, this is your man. This is your woman. This is a person it may be a new entry, maybe someone you have just met, and they are potential for you in terms of a partner. Also, this means a person who comes to you, who is interested in you, but you are not interested in them, unfortunately. So there's different layers of meaning. Then we have the Libra person potentially in your life is represented by the star, Lovely, lovely, lovely person. What I'm seeing here is a person who knows what they're doing. They have taken a decision and they're honoring their lifelong goals. Very difficult. With much difficulty, they will be swayed to take other side routes. No. And especially in the month of June, they will probably be receiving awards that honor their success. Very interesting with Libra person in the month of June for you. Seven of Cups is a card that represents the Scorpio that is potentially in your life. Well, unfortunately, this Scorpio is having a difficult time in understanding what's going on. And this may be a person who has a difficulty in their minds. You know, I'm looking at it as a difficult moment for this area of their body, because their ideas are just swimming around their heads. And they literally have difficulty in understanding what to do next because they're confused. And they're confused because of actual medical issues they have. But more than that, I'm seeing it as being confused because of having one too many options. Then we have the Sagittarius card, which represents the Sagittarius person, is the King of Coins. Now, this person in June is a person who will remind you that we need to take one step at a time, that life is made by small steps, not grand races. And especially when you need to ponder something specifically in detail, they'll be the person who reminds you. Look, Pisces, they'll say, if you have any doubt about anything, all you have to do is take your feet off, yeah, cut the feet, take your shoes off and walk with your feet on the ground, and you'll get a different perspective, and do it slowly. You have to feel the earth under your feet. Then we have this Capricorn card the Capricorn person is represented by the 8 of Coins. Now, the Capricorn persons in general are always very industrious, and especially in this month, in relation to you, they can be a backup person. They can be a person who does all of the research for you, does the seeking out of different plans and projects. They can aid you. They can be a personal assistant. They can really help you get where you want to go. Then we have the card that represents the Aquarian potentially in your life is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Now, differently from previous months, if you have this person in your life, this Aquarian is, this time around in June, a very warm-hearted person, a very, very warm in general, not only the heart, the entire body. They are hot for you. You know, they're coming for you. They want you. They're desirous of you. So I see, Pisces, that there are people around you that are of interest to you. You know, remember in the first part of the spread, we saw that Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands here is again here, the Queen of Wands, and it's an Aquarius. Before I said it could be a fire sign. Then we have the 6 of Wands, Pisces, that represents a fellow Piscean in your life. And that means that that person is highly successful. And their success will also rub off on you. They can give you counsel as to how to become successful. And if it pertains to you, you get the awards. You win. You win. The month of June will see you in a position of great strength, in a position where you know where you've come from and you know precisely how to proceed. And that for you is like winning a lottery, Pisces. You know exactly what you want to do in future, and you're very successful in both what you do and what you are going to do. I do hope this was of help to you, Pisces friends, ladies and gentlemen. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and like and share the videos if you enjoy them. Namaste. I will be back for the new moon readings soon, probably next week, actually. Now, when I have this point, when I'm ready to shut off the video, and it is there you go. I could tell it's driving me crazy. Here it is. Now I see it because, all right. Bye-bye.